Huh. Well then. If that was the end of the first chapter, that was an odd
Dear
one.
Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome break services. But although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Okay. Do we go straight or do we go in here? I guess, confusion. We'll go this way, maybe? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine on this one. Dong 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 ding 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 ding. I'm trying to follow the story as best as possible, but if you could see my face right now, no clue. Nobody knows who. Yeah, the people are like, I have so many questions. Who is Esther? Who is Paul? We don't know. Let's continue. Come on, Paul, speak some more. I think his name's Paul, right? His name's gotta be Paul. So there's a shipwrecked over there. Lighthouse was behind us, or in front of us at first, so
It's only at night that this place makes any sluggish effort at life. You can see the buoy and the aerial. I've been taking to sleeping through the day in an attempt to resurrect myself. I can feel the last days drawing upon me. There's little point now in continuation.
really.
There must be something new to find here. Some nook or some cranny that offers a perspective worth clinging to. I've burnt my bridges. I've sunk my boats and watched them go to water.
Okay. Well, don't burn your bridges. It's a bad thing. If you can learn anything from this game, do not burn bridges. You'll end up on an island like this. Nothing to do but walk. But walk and enjoy the game. Oops. Get out of my way. Alright, so we do end up down by the boat anyway. That's what I figured. We shall continue. Can we get on the boat? I'm pretty sure that's where we're headed. I don't know what this boat has in store for me, but we will find out. Gonna go on over this side and let's find out. Alright. Anything? Can I get on this? No buttons to climb. Nothing at all. Huh. I'm thinking I do need to get on the boat though. How we do that? Nobody knows. Boat's a little creaky. I don't know if I like it. Or maybe not. Maybe we can't get on this boat. Maybe I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. Nope, can't get up that way. Pretty sure this is the way we go, or we go up that way. I don't know. Maybe I don't even get on the boat at all. I'm gonna take the guess that we go up that way. Zoom in. Well, I'm at a loss. Unless we can go in this way or in this way? No? Okay, no. I'm gonna say that they don't really care for me getting on the boat. I guess so. We're gonna follow this path. It's really windy out though. I guess that happens when you're at the sea. Let's go. Come on, boat. Gotta be something down here.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
Hole in the bottom of the boat. Are we really going to look for the hole in the bottom of the boat? Oh, somebody killed themselves. Oh. Or not. Wait, what? Wait, what? Is this where... Look, I think it's telling me to go this way. No, it says there's a hole, but... Okay. Well then, I'm guessing that's what it's telling me to do? I don't even know. So it's telling me that I need to stay here. It won't really let me do anything. Will you please let me go in the water? Come on, game, let me go. Let me get over that. Hole in the boat? Anything? It's telling me there's a hole in the boat. So confusing, so confusing. I'm gonna guess I gotta keep going this way. The bottom of the boat. Meh. Meh. Can I swim? Let me crouch. Let me get down there. No buttons at all. Or is he just telling me there's a hole in the boat? Is that it? He's just like, there's a hole in the boat. And we already knew that. Just gonna guess there's a hole in the boat. And we're done. Boat level complete. I mean, the way they have this set up, it doesn't look like it wants to let me get on that boat at all. Tried everything. We're going up. We're going up top. This ain't the right way, then I don't even know.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital. After the operation, when I was still half submerged in anesthetic. Your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
Okay, drunk. Congratulations. Way to state the obvious. Could have figured that out by the first time meeting you. You can't do anything. You're a useless man walking around an island. You can't jump. Can't use your flashlight unless it tells you to. Can't even crouch. Can't even walk. You saunter, as that's all you do, is saunter around. The most useless man ever.
I've begun my ascent on the windless slope of the western side. The setting sun was an inflamed eye squeezing shut against the light shone in by the doctors. My neck is aching through constantly craning my head up to track the light of the aerial. I must look downwards, follow the path under the island to a new beginning.
Okay. What was that? Must look downwards. Do not look up. Don't do it. Stop. Stop it. Don't. Quit. Stop looking. Stop. Stop. Okay. Alright, so that boat was pointless.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalized into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him, either.
Did he really say Jakobsen? Is that how people talk? I guess so. I sure don't talk like that.
When the oil lamps ran out, I didn't pick up a torch, but used the moonlight to read by. When I've pulled the last shreds of sense from it, I will throw Donnelly's book from the cliffs, and perhaps myself with it. Maybe it will wash back up through the caves and erupt from the spring when the rain comes, making its return to the hermit's cave. Perhaps it will be back on the table when I wake. I think I may have thrown it into the sea several times before.
Okay, so you're trying to commit suicide? Huh. The only thing I gather from this is people put lines when they're about to die. And, yeah. So I guess we're going this way. No other idea where to go. Probably a dead end. This is an odd little fellow of a game, I will say. But I am engrossed in this little world they have here.
What to make of Donnelly, the laudanum and the syphilis? It is clearly not how he began, but I've been unable to discover if the former was a result of his visiting the island or the force that drove him here. For the syphilis, a drunk driver smashing his insides into a pulp as he stumbled these paths, I can only offer my empathy. We're all victims of our age. My disease is the internal combustion engine and the cheap fermentation of yeast.
So, beer? Right? Because beer's made out of yeast? Okay. Well then. We shall trek on. Continue down.
They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. His fingernails were raw and bitten to the quick. They found the phosphorescent moss that grows in the caves deep under the nails. Whatever he'd been doing under the island when his strength began to fail is lost. He'd struggled halfway up the cliff again, perhaps in a delirium, perhaps trying to reach the bothy's fire before curling into a stone and expiring.
Well then. They're still calling him Jakobsen too. More cave exploring. Let's go in and find out. Huh. You're gonna be hearing me say huh a lot.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose. They will keep me lucid for my final ascent.
Alright, so apparently I broke my leg, I didn't even know. Now we're in this little Skyrim cave. I guess we're gonna continue to go on down here. No, my goodness. I'm just confused. I think all of you are confused too. Nobody knows what's going on here. Only you know.